Hello, vicarious mercenaries, proxy ninjas, and pop culture PhDs. Coming at you from Studio E on Hyperstream 2.1 for a throwback Thursday on a late night edition of The Rec Room. So it's Friday's Eve, of course, for any of you out there who like celebrating the fact that Friday's the last work day of the week. If it is for you. If not, I'm sure it's then another day, and who cares? So, a few things going on around here. I'm trying to watch some CPU stuff here because it's still looking kind of rough. I don't know what it is about this game. This game actually had a harder time than Mech Warrior, so we'll see what happens. Um, so yeah, let me give you the rundown. So if you are new to the Rec Room, well, whether you are a creator, spectator, or somewhere in between, this is your virtual lounge for pop culture randomness, a double dose of gaming, and a splash of dry humor. And currently, we specialize in strategy, stealth, sandboxes, and shenanigans. So, you got a couple things to talk about tonight. None of them major. So first up, housekeeping, numbers and stuff. So, I don't know if I have mentioned the last couple episodes just because I've been distracted while trying to get all the high def stuff operating correctly. And I want to say thanks. We got some new follows on Pilled and Twitch, so thank you for that. So glad to have anybody who wants to join us on this journey of madness. So I think we lost a couple shortly after our annual stream, so glad to be back up, I think, at our max thus far. So glad to have everybody from, regardless of which platform you're on. Um, and then, so talking about performance stuff, so there's a couple things here going on. One of which is I think we finally got YouTube dialed in. At least I'm starting to make sense of what the issue has been with YouTube, because, I mean, those who've been around for a while know I hate on YouTube quite a bit from the platform standpoint. I know a lot of people hate on YouTube in general just because of policy things and whatever, but at least for right now, because we have such a small footprint on the web and from a stream space, it doesn't create any extra work necessarily to just hit an extra button. So that's really the only reason. And I don't mind if, we pull people over to alternative platforms, or, hey, if it eventually gets shut down, not a big deal. But at the same time, might as well leverage it while we can. But at the same time, it doesn't help if things are kind of set against us. And so I found out what the issue is, that YouTube clearly prioritizes uploaded videos over streams. So this is kind of an under the hood kind of thing. So those of you who, if you're watching this and you're already streaming, you may already know this. So I guess the reason I bring it up might be more for people who are on the fence about getting into this, and if there's any tidbits I've learned that I can pass along. I share that stuff just because it's a journey trying to figure out how to do things optimally, and especially since I'm in a situation where I got older hardware or things like that, and so there's just things you can do to kind of adjust the process. As far as I know, bandwidth is okay, but that might be one of the things struggling with here as well. Um, so yeah, so what the plan is here, I'm still going to continue broadcasting to YouTube as of right now, but what I'm going to then have to do is upload either the Twitch or the Odysee replay, and then that way YouTube will have it and then can start using the searches. And here's my test case. So we periodically have had dropped episodes before we started tinkering with the bit rate and everything. And when that would happen, if need be, or if I couldn't upload or broadcast to YouTube, I'd have to upload one of the others. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. That got way more views than we normally get on a stream. So I finally did that test with Mech Warrior on after Tuesday's stream. So normally we get a couple of views off the stream. We got double digits within about 24 hours off the Mech Warrior stream. I'm like, yeah, there's a case in point. So I kind of verified, and I think that's going to be the process going forward. So as long as performance doesn't give a reason to not broadcast to YouTube, I'll still, do the live stream that way. If not, it may as well just be an upload. But no other changes need be, for right now. And also mentioning Odysee. So since we're still in the process of getting settings dialed in, Odysee for on and off the last couple of weeks has had the replay not have the audio. So I hope that hasn't been that case for you. If you've been watching on Odysee, I hope you get the audio, and I hope it's just the capture process that has been wrong. I don't know for sure if that's what's been happening, but if even in those situations, I'll then have to use Twitch or something like that. So I kind of need redundancy at this point. I need to have at least two solid platforms, because chances of one going wrong seem a little too high from a failure rate perspective. So that's kind of the under the hood stuff. And then, like I said, because this is kind of pop culture stuff too, it's not literally just about the game we're playing. If I can find something industry related, I'll kind of digress for a little bit. And part of that is because I just haven't had the opportunity to really dive into setting up a creative commentary stream. Not to mention, it's going to be a lot more work just to try to get a bunch of content together and talk about it for a while. So this is the next best thing right now is just trying to, kind of pick something that's out there from news highlights kind of thing. And I'm not somebody who chases the headlines, not highlights. That's the word I was looking for. I'm not somebody who really chases headlines because I am not doing a content creation commentary stream yet. It's mostly gaming. But one of the things I've noticed is that there's been a couple games which have turned a lot of heads, either for or against, one of which was Helldivers 2, and the other one lately has been Phantom Blade. So I have a couple of remarks about Phantom Blade. Now, I never got past any of the headlines that people were posting because on one hand you had journalists that were ticked off and offended, and you had on the other hand the opposing side, which is like, oh, this is great, we need more of this. I unfortunately exist somewhere in the middle, and it's neither for the reasons that most of them, or at least I think a lot of the journalists are upset for political reasons, and I think it has to do with a lot with aesthetics and the protagonist and things like that. That's why the other team was like, okay, that's cool, let's have more of that. Well, my reason is for none of the above because I'm like, hey, this game looks like a crazy sci-fi action game. Hey, having a female protagonist and taking on big monsters. Cool. Ninja Gaiden was a good time to talk about this because we take on a lot of big monsters and stuff in this game. But my challenge is that it, the story originally when I first saw the trailer, the older trailers, I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about because it reminded me a lot of Bayonetta, which I never got into. That's ripe with occult stuff, and I'm like, it wasn't for me. But I know Platinum Games was all big about the action style and it turned a lot of heads. A lot of people got into that. So it kind of reminds me of Bayonetta in a sense, and but some of these monsters just have weird visuals to them, and so I really haven't been watching that close. I'm glad to see it's coming through to completion. And on one hand, I'm glad to see a game like this because it's a standalone new IP, and that's fantastic. We need more IPs. We get so many games right now are just beating the dead horse with a hammer. So I want to see more IPs succeed. But at the same time, the game itself doesn't compel me to get a new console. I've mentioned that on a few episodes too. There's just nothing out for what would be the current generation. I mean, it's still kind of next to me because I'm still, using PS4 and older stuff. Um, but my biggest issue with it was, or there's two major things. One, all the characters, not all, but a lot of the characters had a lot of story, dialogue, or names related to biblical references, even one of the cities and stuff. I'm like, okay, where are you going with this? So for me, the issue is not so much that those names are chosen as much as usually when they start doing that, the question is to what extent and what's the purpose. And usually it feels like it's not as respectful to the references, and I kind of get that vibe from this game. So it's kind of like already got me questioning where it's going. But to pile on top of that, the characters are talking about, hey, I'd bet on human survival instinct, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, that aspect is just like so nauseating because it felt like I was watching a hybrid between Neon Genesis Evangelion and 2012, the disaster movie directed by Roland Emmerich. So it's like I don't know what to make of it. And again, I'm not going to dog the game if it does well, but it was just something that touched on a couple things I was familiar with, and because we're working on Ninja Gaiden. Um, and to top it all off, despite the emphasis on human gumption and survival capacity, one of the main characters said something about oh well our rescue is going to come from this mother sphere, and then like I essentially have to do a face palm because then you're getting into occult symbolism, and it's like you can't escape a lot of that these days. And while we're going through Ninja Gaiden, I may actually get into that a little bit more. I was kind of reluctant to since we were just starting the stream last year, but there's a lot of that going on. Even with Alma on the screen there, the giant glowing orb in her forehead, touches on the whole all-seeing eye and all that kind of stuff. So to have two camps completely fighting over a game, the one quote that comes to mind is from, I know not everybody's favorite Iron Man movie was Iron Man 2, but when Rhodey said, was yelling at Tony and Pepper, he's like, you look like two seals fighting over a grape. That's kind of why I feel like the controversy over Phantom Blade has been, because on one hand you get people upset about one political thing, then you got other people supporting it, but at the same time they miss the bigger context of really what's going into gaming. So that was kind of my whole 2 cents thing. I mean, it's just my opinion, and I'm not trying to make a judgment call saying, hey, get it, don't get it. It's just that I found it very interesting as I was watching the trailer. I'm like, yeah, it's not going to do a whole lot for me, and I still think there's a lot of stuff inside that it's just like people are kind of fighting on the wrong stuff. So, all right, but that's all I got. So we are back on Ninja Gaiden Black. So we did the original Ninja Gaiden, the first in the 3D era last year, and I think it only took us about 8 episodes. So we're back for, this is essentially what could have been a DLC. They added the Hurricane packs, they modified some of the level stuff, and I think some of the things we're seeing here, I don't know if this is Hurricane pack content for like missions, or if this is literally the changes they made to the campaign mode, which we'll find out once we get in here. Because those cat-like creatures, we're not in the original version, and I thought they had only been added to the mission mode, and then we eventually saw them in the Sigma version, but we'll find out as we get through the story. And we got through the first two first 2 levels on episode 1. Now, I know we had some frame skipping issues. I'm hoping we don't have that tonight. I did adjust settings a little bit more, so hopefully, bear with me. I appreciate your patience while I'm trying to get all this stuff tweaked to the point of at least getting, max resolution, but hopefully minimal frame drops and disconnects. So as of right now, the plan for this night, with it being episode 2, was called Wreck This Blimp. So we're on the Blimp mission before Ryu Hayabusa ends up in the Vigorian Empire. Now, I'm feeling a little under the weather, so it's probably going to be a little bit shorter episode tonight. My anticipation is I'm probably just going to focus on doing the Blimp mission tonight. But we still got some stuff to do within that. We got the Scarabs to start picking up, and hopefully we're going to perform a little better than our first go-around, because I do remember when we fought the boss last time, end up having to use the Talisman of Rebirth. So I would like to hopefully get to the point of taking him out, but I can't remember if this version tweaked the save points at all. This game was known for its ridiculously long hauls in between save points, so you might have to fight a bunch of annoying enemies all over again before even getting to a boss. So we'll find out as we get toward the end of this level, but that's all I've got for now. So let's get back on some Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I saved it right after we end up on the Blimp, and we should be good to go. Which also surprised me. This is the costume we should be using. Strangely, he was using the one from the previous levels, so that's like a bug or something. And it's strange that it's having me use the X button instead of the A button, which became convention for Xbox for the most part. All the little control schemes have changed over time. Okay, now he's got the proper costume. And of course, don't use the right thumbstick. It'll just put you in POV, which is absolutely useless. You can't walk in POV at the same time. And you have to keep mashing on the trigger for the reset, the camera reset. Okay, so we got a bunch of rooms to check out here. I'm trying to remember which way we're supposed to go here. So that's the back. So we just came out of that 3... Ugh, see, this camera's so dumb. What number is that supposed to be? Sigma? I have no idea what that is. Okay, so there's a couple of items scattered, and there's a couple that have enemies within. Okay, we can't tackle this yet. We've got to get the key card. You actually have to think to come back to get this one. At least in the original version, it was a room full of crates and a couple items, but in the Sigma versions onward, at least, if not this one, it's mostly like a gauntlet of enemies instead of having the complex crate maze. Alright, this should be another item 1. No enemies yet. Ione's message here.
You must strengthen your weapon. Awaken its inner power to a greater level, and you will be able to perform devastating new.
Thank you. So all that for beat you over the head with a notice. This is probably got enemies. Yep. Maybe not. Oh, a map. I've gotten lost without it. Okay, here they come. wonder what that could be. Ah, dirtbags. Too early for that. Don't even have the Azuna drop yet. We have the counter attacks, but I'm still a novice. I never use those. It always feels like it's very just evade, roll, and whatever else. Okay, we'll do this one cut at a time. The most delayed combo ever. Can I take the lamp out? Man, impervious lamp. Okay, so we got one left, and enemies jump in like right off the start here, I think. And we got some enemies in the hallway too. Nope, maybe it just was that one. Never mind. That was the only enemy room. Alright, we got enemies in the hallway though. Come on, bring it on. Ouch! Oh, you hit me in the air, jerk. How are we doing on these? 4? So, newer games. Let's just get this out of here. So, oh, I must have used the big one already. Okay, good. In other games, the life of the 1,000 gods, like, actually refill your health too, and this one it doesn't do that. Stop it. Oh, I was fighting him. Talked about it. Goofy. Okay, I'll keep doing that. There we go. Magically appearing key. So we need this to go this way. We still need the access card to the other direction. This will give us access to Muramasa's shop and a save point, I believe. So I'm not getting ahead of myself. So the save point should be that one. Let's go talk to Muramasa first. I don't want to spend too much on health, but I don't need to. Yeah, we don't have a ton of money. We do need to get this upgraded. Oh, abilities. Are these showing up here yet? Ooh, I don't see the abilities here. I need to have the Azuna drop and the Flying Sparrow, whatever it is. Alright, so let's get this upgraded. I'll have to rough it without the health for now. Inflation. How about the inflation of this ship? Okay, so usually the stuff... Oh! Oh, there's the Azuna drop. Okay, so it didn't show up until I hit the upgrade, so let's buy that. Nothing left, but it's kind of like, I need that technique because it helps end the enemies. I think I've remarked before, these steps have such high risers, it's weird. Any giants on this airship? Alright, so let's get a save going here. Yeah, it actually works with hitting the A button, even though it says X to select it and stuff. Alright, so we gotta go through the crew cabin and stuff and go downstairs. So I think we can go here. Yep. Wow, such a dramatic entry. Right. Let's see, what do you got to say about the kitchen? Smart ninja is smart. It looks like a galley. Brilliant ninja. Alright, so this one's locked. Yep, okay, so we gotta go through here to unlock it from the other side. Start here. And then we'll end up going through there. Nothing useful. But his observation skills he probably can't read anyway. Alright, so let's see. Carrying on. Yeah, they're waiting for us. Bang! so we gotta drop. There we go. Low ceiling. There we go. That's what we did. Blue. Zuna drop can also do knockback damage to enemies that aren't even in the clutches of it. There we go. Nice big blue. I don't believe there's anything of usefulness in here. Those are some pretty rough bunks. They got 4 stacked on top of each other. You got like 2 inches of clearance. Hope you don't move around too much in your sleep. Ugh. Never really paid attention to that before. Okay, so now we can go unlock this door. The door has been unlocked. Didn't say we want to go through it, we just want to unlock it. So, this is where we need to go eventually. And I just got myself turned around here, so we came out of that one. That means we need to go into this one. Captain's office. There's Scarab number 1. Oh look, the history of Blimps. Oh yeah. Alright, well we already got the map. What's this? Talk about the power supply. Alright, down we go. Push that button, ninja. Oh yeah. Alright, can't go that way yet. ID card. Oh, no, wait again. Next. Yeah, these guys are quick to go for the choke. Get knocked back. Oh look, the guy with the ID card. Go work at him. Peter Scrub, security guard. Okay, so we can go this way, but I think we want to go back up and take care of this other one first, I believe. Wave our ID card. No, I did it wrong. The other one might be a standalone room. That'll impact our Master Ninja status. Come on, Ninja, wave your RFID around. Alright, we got this here. Yep. Anything else? Bunch of nonsense. There. Now, congratulations, you're flipping in the library. got these guys. So this should take us to the save point, which, for the most part, nigh flawless. Not perfect, but close enough, so we'll break that one. So for its time, this was still some pretty good effects to have all the clouds rushing, and then you kind of got the city, like supposed city underneath. I mean, this is almost a 20-year-old game. So, did some cool stuff back then. Oh, okay, so I got the ID card. I still got to go back to the other room. I think that was what we needed. I should have some arrows around here, I believe. About that box of arrows right here. Up top. Alright, slowly open this until we get interrupted. Yeah. You guys in your throat slash. Yeah, run into him, genius. That's right. Give me blue. Okay. Can I continue winching now? I gotta keep one press per rotation. These guys are gonna run up on the outside. Come on out. Now here comes a part which I easily die on just because it's such clunky stuff trying to grab the rope. You do not want to move at all, otherwise you'll end up jumping into the abyss. Even trying to dismount from the rope is not quite as intuitive as you may think. It's like literally just pull down on the thumbstick. Alright, we're here. Jump. Oh, down plus A. There we go. Hey, stop that. That. Alright, so he's got some snide remarks. Trying to make fun of ninjas? What? Oh, yes. Alright, there we go. Start hacking some stuff. Anything else? I think not. Just, that's right. Break it with your sword. That's all it's going to take. That'll unlock everything. Malfunction. Okay. So back we go. Now let's make sure we shoot dudes before we start climbing across, because that's the other thing is they're likely to interrupt your rope stuff. Oh, maybe not. Anybody? Bueller? Cruising pretty fast for a blimp. We're escaping a black hole. Let's get some serious horsepower, whatever would be in the air. Bird power. Alright, that worked. Let's get some more arrows. Because they're free. Alright, we can overwrite this. Then, let's go back to said neglected area. Alright, repeat fight some dudes here. That's very red. Open sesame. Here we go. Okay, boxes are still here. So, at least in this case, I'm like, this is very clunky with it. The game's, you know, platforming. And honestly, I kind of prefer this over the nonsense of having to fight a zillion enemies just to get the other thing that's hiding in here. There's, I think, something down here somewhere. Where is it? Maybe two things in here. People must have got really frustrated from them changing it that bad. Okay, can't go that way. I mean, it is pretty wonky. You actually have to get the camera looking the correct way. It's not like Mario, where everything was pretty intuitive. See, I already biffed it once. Oh, yep, I'm done. That way. Yeah, camera will mess you up. There we go. Okay, there's one of the boxes. Alright. Should be this plus the scarab, I think. Right. So, there it is. Oh, how about that? There's 3 things in here. Alright, there we go. Should have 2 of those now. Oh, so I think that's what you get. If you fight through all the enemies, you get the talisman. Meanwhile, the scarab's just like sitting in the back on a box in the corner. No complicated maze of crates. Ah, here we go. There's the problem. You can't actually leave. It should be a little easier to get out of here, I think. There we go. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Okay, so I think we're ready to proceed to the next section. Let's go talk to Muramasa first, see if there's anything like an extra health we might want to do. Mitigate using the talisman, but we should have 2 talismans now, so... Oh, we only have... Wait, we do have 2. Okay, let's make sure it's looking in the correct spot there. Alright. Alright, that's as far as that's going for now. Spiritual light thing. Okay, we can afford a couple. We got 4. Let's buy 2. Right. Alright, so it's not like we can jump straight to the boss. We've still got a bunch of other clowns to take out along the way here. Yeah, it's green lit. Alright, here we go. Of course, these guys are right at the top of the stairs. Take that. Oh, look who it is. Oh, he actually auto it? No, he doesn't. Stop that. Hit him while he's down. Oop. Okay, so I gotta remember where that other scarab is. There's somewhere in here, this upper level. Okay, let's go up here again. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, found it this time. Without having to backtrack. Alright, so that's 3 scarabs. As far as I know, I think there's only 3 unless I'm forgetting anything, but that's sticks in mind after the years of playing. Alright, we'll go down here. Anything? Nope, they just get knocked you down there, so you gotta climb back out. Million guys in the bridge. Okay, that'll help the boss. Okay, now we gotta do this annoying stuff. Okay, so somewhere around here in the later versions they've put a save point. I can't remember if they did it this way or not. Which way we gotta go? Okay, so that's not it. There we go. Aha! Fantastic. They did put one in here. So this is one of the much needed upgrades in this one, because having to fight all those guys, get the scarab all over again before fighting the boss is obnoxious.
Holy shnikes, it worked.
Oh, hello. You're gonna knock me down. Ah. Okay, so I think we gotta go this way, hit the switch. The door's locked. Yep, yeah, I was thinking it was in here for some reason, but now it's confusing it with the door switch. Or the hatch. The hatch lever. Alright. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Cue the infinite ladder animation. There he is. Uh-oh, it's gonna do something. Oop, caught. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oop, don't run into it. Hey, dirty cheating fool. Energy shield. So well, pretty well this so far. Oops, that's my opportunity. Ah. Take that, Tubby.
He just a little guy.
I suspect this thing is no longer travel safe. Airworthy instead of seaworthy. Fireball in the sky. But don't worry, we are ninja. Not keen for our intellect, just our agility. How'd we do? Didn't even use the Nympho. No essence, because I didn't charge up at all. Ah, come on. I mean, we took that guy down, no problem. You know, look like a professional. Okay, so that was only about 15-20 minutes. I'll get started here, but I know it's still not going to be late. I'll see if I can go for another 20 minutes. How'd you end up on that? Oh, they actually managed to program the shadow. Graceful landing. 2 points. Ah, Kmart's having a blue light special over there. We'll get some new ninja socks. The two-toed sloth variety. I think this game... Nope, it keeps going. I think in the past... I think The other version only gave us 8, maybe 10. I don't know how many this will go up to, but we'll keep making new ones as needed until it tells us no. Shooting us already. That's very nice. Yep, run right up. Come on down. Get your Azuna drop to the face. That's what everybody's doing. Admissions are free. Okay, so in the Sigma version, we got the helicopter thing. I don't know if that's happening in this one or not.
You must go now to Han's bar.
Do you have a ticket to the
spot it
party?
easily due to its garish neon sign. Han's bar is a well-known watering hole, as well as the...
Nah, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, we got an item over here. Right. Nothing over there. One of these is locked. I think this one's locked. Yes. We have verified that it is locked. One down. 2 down. 3 down. Okay, so... Nothing yet? No helicopter? Alright. Right, guillotine throw. Alright, well, that's not really... Top off with the good old arrows here. Yeah, they really changed the section around. You know, okay, what is it? Oh, it's dudes. It's the helicopter. It was so wonky the first time. It's like literally just keep running away from the helicopter, no ability to hit it. It might still be here. Yeah, no helicopter this time. Anyway, I was about to say is that, you know, we had to like shoot through that window or shoot through these things, and they really streamlined all that. That gets to the point of making it a little too easy. I mean, you can maybe do a little hand holding, but to take it away completely is a bit weird. Okay, stab you again. Let's make a new ketchup rug. That's right. One down. Okay, so we can't get that one yet, but at least they put it out in plain sight, so you know it's there. We can go unlock this other one here. Oh, tablet. We'll just hang on to that, even though we could go put it in the statue, but we don't need to yet. Doors, also known as loading screens. Ah, just killed you guys, come on. Yeah, 3 shots at once. Ninja can't even dodge those bullets. Neo Ninja. Wow, that's still pretty rough on the screen there. Oh, I may have to bump this down and do 720 on the 3. I think it's coming from the 360, or at least the capture, because that still looks pretty hazy. This is not. I don't see any lag, but it's just like still a little bit rough. It's getting a bit not as bad as last week, but okay. So this one we can't get yet till later. Got some dudes here being a nuisance. Kill me. Oh, you didn't die yet? No, you didn't. Okay, this one's a little obnoxious. Hey, we got the first try, though. Hopefully there's nobody on the ground shooting at us. Shimmy Ninja. Go. We'll take that. And I'll get to those won't do anything yet. We'll activate that one. Just in case we ran from random blue or are compelled to use our elixir of life. Okay, nobody down here. I thought there was like a dead body or something. Probably confused with another section. This one also locked. Do not have the lily key. So interesting how nice of them to color code their circles. So, I made a remark before. This is like one area completely changed. This used to take you back, and they completely closed it off. I don't think you can go through here yet. Yeah, so this is where you usually get the nunchucks. I don't know if I don't remember how they switched this. Yeah, garbage. And it's like, I don't know why they made that and the flail two different weapons, because the nunchucks are terrible. The flail, however, is pretty fun and actually effective. You know what? So talking about occult symbolism, you know, and I know this game's got a lot more, especially later, but all the stuff I didn't even know about. You know, when I was just a wee college student. Like, I mean, goodness, eyeballs everywhere. Alright, so Muramasa's shop is right there. Nothing down this way. We're gonna have to fight some brown spider ninja, or black spider ninjas, I think, once we get up here. I guess we'll take them on now. Got dudes in the hallway first, though. No, not that. I want to do the wall run, fool. Like that. There's one. And two. And a blue. Let's take it. Alright, what's waiting for us? Yep. My least favorite enemy almost across all video games. So obnoxious. Oh, you were in a combo? I'm sorry, I hit you with exploding shuriken. Was that a nuisance? Okay, look at this. They just spiraling slash out of the in the middle of something. Oh yeah, and then roll into the next technique. Drop dead, morons. Ugh. Sounds awful. Oh, I couldn't even get the blue. How rude. Okay. We will activate that. It's an extra ninpo. So at least you gotta fight something tough to get something good. I can jump off the edge there. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna bother. There's nothing else up here. These guys didn't respawn. Okay, they're fine. Let's go talk to Trader Joe. Oh, like I didn't know the shop was there. Bow, bow. Over here. Service. Do I have to hit the anvil instead of ringing the bell? You got anything I can swipe? Nope. Okay. I wouldn't want to mess with him. He's lethal. Discover that in Ninja Gaiden 2. He still holds his own. Alright, I got some scarabs. Take my scarabs. Okay, not that. Can't upgrade the sword yet. We're gonna collect some stuff before doing anything else. Map? No thank you. And no techniques, so we'll sit tight on spending stuff for the time being. I think we're okay on life. Whoops! Stick the shopkeeper in the head with an arrow. That would not be an effective strategy, if it were possible. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. Trap us in here. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Okay, we're going to the door with 5 green circles. So this is the bridge section. Oh, no we are not. Okay. I'm missing something because I don't think we can go through here yet. And we need to go through there in order to get... Oh, now she tells us. Okay.
Tyron is a city divided by multiple gates. If you search, you will no doubt find.
Well, yeah, I know where it's at. It's, after this gate that we can't get through. Oh.
There is now a level 0.
It's perhaps controlled by the switch. Ah, who puts the lock outside the door? These guys. Oh, thanks, Ayane.
A group of ninjas dressed in black garb act with wicked intent in Tyron. They are members...
Okay, we'll do that later. Okay, there's no scare force. Alright, some of these rooms are not yet accessible. We need either the hammer or the incendiary shuriken for that. That's got a fence. That's got a gate. Locked. Okay, so I think we got this one. Yeah, there we go. There's gonna be a portal later. Don't have access to it yet. I'm not interested in fighting you guys. That's why I rely on the instant drop so much, because it's like puts you out of range of them hitting you. Alright, here's some essence. Alright, got that filled up. And I think we're done here for the time being. Got a couple more of those guys here in a second. So, I don't remember if I mentioned before, you actually can... Rachel's got a sub-series of missions, and she'll fight Gamov in this section here. But that's not until the PlayStation version. Or versions. What do you want? Haha, you jumped into it. Stop that. Yeah, they roll and then they end up starting the next technique, so even if you evade, they're already on to the next one. Okay, we gotta go that way, I think. Nothing over here. Nope. Flying bird flip. One of these is a wall run. If it's not this one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Let's find out. It is. Okay. Some of these diaries are kind of funny. Yeah, he sees Rachel or something. During a fight with an MSAT-1. Is that the tank or what? He's got Rachel on the brain. Okay, so this was the secret way to find this gate. Alright, take care of that. Well, they're back. Shocker. Open sesame. Alright, fight these clowns. Much of a fight, really. More like a bloodletting. Finishing style. And extra stabs. Alright, we got motorcycles or regular dudes? Oh, we got a save point finally. Good. Okay, so do I want to get... Oh, we're full on everything, but I could go get the shuriken. Oh, maybe we can't. I don't think we can save till later. Do you have a ticket for the party?
Do you have a ticket for the party?
No.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're gonna need one to get in.
Otherwise I'm going to impale you on my chin. Alright, so we gotta go back and get one from Muramasa. Oh, of course she sticks it right on the thing I'm trying to
A
read
true
here.
ninja must always pay it.
Oh, yes. Oh, this was the flyer to say that it's Muramasa. Okay, so let's... save. Yeah, it goes past 10. That's good. And what was this one? This is about the secret thing.
I have brought a legendary weapon.
Yeah, it is. Oop! Missed the first jump already. Good job, Ninja. Ah, figures. Alright, don't forget this. I don't know if that was far enough. Nope. Let's try that again. Nope. Come on, ninja. Amateur. Spending all day working on our wall running. Oh, that might have been it. Well, I don't know. I kind of fumbled on that second one. I don't know if that was forced or if that was me. Yeah, that was bad. Thank you for watching Wall Running Amateur Hour. There we go. Oh, come on, that should... Which spot am I missing here? Alright, let's try back here. I don't know if he's getting elevation on the steps. Oh, that should have been it. Because it looks like those blue lines are kind of the path you need. Never really paid attention to those before. Just kind of did it by trial and error. Alright, if we can't do this now, we'll have to come back here later. Yeah, I'm too low. Oh, I'm not! Go figure. The opposite. May have mentioned the first time around, this is the prototype Xbox that never saw the light of day, but Team Ninja decided to include it in a couple of their games. This one and one of the DOAX games had one of the giftable items or something. Okay, so let's save now that I got the shuriken. Now, where we go? Took us a whole 2 minutes game time. Alright, let's see if Muramasa's got a ticket for us. Probably rat. What's this in the arm mark? Ain't got no time for you guys. We be ticketing. I'm here for your tickets. Can I have 5? Yep, 6. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's find out what that is here in a second. Okay, you got a ticket or not? Okay, can I leave? Can I now get... Oh, wait. Oh, wrong button. Uh-oh, I missed the criteria. What was the criteria to buy something? I bought something from you already. Extortion. There, let's buy an arrow. There you go, free guy. I do have to buy something. Apparently he's got short-term memory. He can't remember what I bought last time. Can't get a rebate, can't get a receipt. This guy's a little behind the times. We now have a ticket to the party. And of course, nothing like the red carpets and black spike ninjas. Maybe there's all that stuff. I didn't even get hurt. Alright. Do I walk up first or do I save first? Let's save. Nope, can't. Bonk. There you go. That sound effect actually used to be used for Motaro in the Mortal Kombat 3 arcade game. She's not getting a lot of vitamin D these days. Do we have to talk to her first? Yeah, we do.
I'm Rachel, hunter and slayer of fiends.
So that was a fiend.
You don't see them much nowadays. It's hard to believe they were ever human, isn't it?
Human?
Anyone with susceptibility to the curse, whether they
Okay,
are a
everybody.
saint or a sinner, can succumb to it and become a fiend.
So what does that make you?
Complex. And you?
I'm looking for a greater fiend named Oku. Do you know him?
Why are you looking for him?
I'm going
He
to
owes me
kill
a
him.
batch of cookies.
You have no idea what you're up against, do you? If he could be killed, I would have done it myself long ago. He was the one that took my sister from me. It's gonna be a busy night.
You seem to have quite a way with the ladies, my friend.
And you are...
Don't mind me, I'm just passing by. By the way, good luck with that Doku guy. Sounds like you're going to need it. Oh, and I know Rachel quite well. She'll be just fine.
creeper. Oh, by the way, don't open the Ark of the Covenant. It didn't work so out for you so well last time. See ya. Where'd we go? Oh, sweet. We found Kmart. Now we can shop for some ninja socks. Had to do. Yes, it's that time. Bleh. Scrub Ninja again, as always. Alright, we should get a save point here. Services, where's it? Grab that first. Ah, the key. Alright. Well, that should do it for one day. Alright, well, if you've been watching either on the stream or on the replay, much appreciated. If you would, hit those likes, shares, follows, subscribes, and red pills. And thanks for your patience with trying to get all this stream details, settings worked out. I know we had a smoother run than last time. I'll check stuff on the replay. Hopefully I'll still have to tweak it just a bit more, but at least it ran better than last time. And if you're around, we'll be on Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern for Mercenaries 2 for Sandbox Sunday. And that'll do it for now. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. See you later.